Your fear of being seen is holding you back in multiple ways, and I'm going to tell you how and explain to you why and how to stop it. Your fear of being seen is stopping you from so many opportunities, so meeting people through friendships, maybe relationships, opportunities, networking, probably hindering you and stopping you from pursuing jobs, from pursuing your creative outlet, from pursuing your dreams, or showcasing your skills, using your voice, recording things that need to be heard and seen. And usually, any fear that we get is usually from a time in our lives, the first 10 years of our lives, either the first 7 or the first 13 years when we're young. We were taught that when you are seen, it is dangerous, you get punished. So your brain and your body has associated being seen and being visible, being in spotlight with danger. You were taught that once you're in the spotlight, you get embarrassed, you get shamed, you get judged, you get harmed, you get threatened to get things that you enjoy taken away from you. And when your brain develops around those things, it really does cause long-term harm. It actually makes you the person who is built around that concept. That is literally now a part of you, a part of the way your brain has developed. And for us to remove that in ourselves and using the people around us, unfortunately, it is something close to basically borderline exposure therapy. You'll have to expose yourself in small, different, safe ways to teach your brain that nothing bad happens when you are seen. In fact, if you're like a philanthropist or someone who's altruistic, you not being seen in the world is actually stopping people from receiving the blessing, the healing, the love, the wisdom, the transformation, the friendship from being around you and knowing you. Imagine how many things we're missing out because you are stuck in the fear and the pain of thinking that you being visible makes you in danger, when really you being invisible puts other people in the danger of not experiencing the very thing that they need from you. That's what changed it for me. I realized how a little bit selfish my lack of visibility actually was, and it helped give me courage and as well as encouragement to pursue that further, to annihilate my fear, to finally give myself a fighting chance at fear. You're in the way of actually letting me give what I always love to give, which is whatever help people get from me, inspiration and transforming lives. So if your fear of being invisible or being in the spotlight or this imposter syndrome is hindering you, once you realize that you will have blood on your hands by not letting yourself be seen, by not letting who you are shine, by not taking your place in the world, you are stopping people from experiencing whatever next step they need for their lives to move forward. You had someone step forward and speak to you or show you something. They conquered the fear of being seen, and now you're here today. Imagine how many people need to be where they need to be once you are forward, once you are brave. There is no concept of you doing something and it costing you nothing. It will cost you your bravery. It will cost you your uncomfortability. I highly suggest that you start exposing yourself in small ways. Send voice notes if it must. Post on anonymous things what you truly want. Do faceless things. Write a card. Post a quote and say anonymous, even though it's you. Expose yourself in small different ways to teach your body that it is very safe for you to be seen and it never was your fault. You are simply a library of your past, and if your past is full of pain, it is teaching your present that there is pain, but there's no such thing. There is no meaning in your now that is related to your past. It is simply neutral. Do not attach meaning to your visibility today, because the meaning that was about your visibility in the past was simply in the past. Unfortunately, it had people who were in pain and they themselves did not want to be seen as well, so they imposed it on you. So do not carry that, and may that give you encouragement that being seen is the most valuable and crucial thing we need in this world. We need more people in the spotlight who are brave to be able to let themselves be seen, let their voices be heard, so that more people can be transformed and activated into being the person they need to be and into the places they should be. I think that we are some of the gaps we're experiencing right now, or some of the lack that we're experiencing of creativity, originality, or ideas and inventions being created is because a lot of people are now hiding, they're not being seen. We have so many invisible, glorious results that we're meant to be experiencing right now, but so many people have been harmed, they're unhealed, they've not been encouraged, or they don't know that they need to make that bravery. And you don't have to go full send immediately. You can start off really small. And if you need any more further guidance, I definitely wrote a whole book about it below. But otherwise, one thing you should take away from this is that you being invisible actually serves no one, especially yourself. Especially if your goal is supposedly to give people a better life. If you think you being invisible is better for everyone, let me tell you right now, that's a complete lie. The best thing you can do for this world and for yourself is to be visible. Show us what you have to offer for us. Show us the things